some other little incidents that I see has been happening around the world that I wanted to, to get us, because we're going to be joined hopefully soon by a guest. But before we go there, though, I saw something. I don't know if you saw it. I know with everything that's happening now with the World Cup, Tony, I saw an incident in Jamaica where a St. Catherine man was arrested after his nephew was killed in an alleged World Cup argument. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, I heard about it. there.
Yeah, that is 23.
Lamar Mullins.
Yes, 23-year-old Lamar Mullins. He's an unemployed man of Bowie Road in Ewerton, St. Catherine. And reports were that, he was there. A football match was being shown on the television.
Yeah.
When Mullins, who was in bed, allegedly asked that the volume be turned down. Can you imagine? He just asked for the volume to be turned down.
Understandably, for the volume to be turned down.
But it's World Cup. I mean, people are out with their friends, family members. I mean, even in the house, people are going to be screaming, going for their, their favorite team. But it's alleged that the 25-year-old suspect, said to be his uncle, refused. The uncle refused to turn the volume down. Well, and so an argument developed between the two men.
And what did he do? He stabbed him or something?
Yes.
Would he use a ratchet?
Yeah, well, oh my goodness. You know what? You on this ratchet thing,
Did he use a ratchet?
Oh, no. So and that was very...
No, it's very sad. I mean, something that simple. But, hey... This is just becoming our world these days. Everything just gets blown out of proportion, and people apparently don't know how to conduct themselves, and this is what it leads to: extreme violence. There's a desensitization of violence, and that comes directly from just everywhere I look. People don't put the same value on human life anymore.
But I was looking at that. What World Cup was it that... Was it from the Brazil or is it Colombia? One of those states.
I'm not sure. I know it wasn't Jamaica, unfortunately.
That many years ago, I think it was Colombia. They were one of the favorites to win, and then I think one of their players
scored
went
an auto
and
goal,
scored it
auto goal, and he was murdered a couple months later.
Right, yeah. when he returned.
But
to
you
his
have to understand,
country.
there's big money on these games.
People are gambling,
absolutely,
and losing money.
Oh yeah,
because they were thinking that they were going to win.
When he scores an auto goal, and I don't know what to say. He got blown away.
Right. So something that is supposed to be so important, and a time for family and friends to get together.
Yeah, I understand that, but unfortunately this young man maybe had some other underlying
issues.
Condition.
You're thinking he was having some issues before with his family member?
I don't know. It's just so much family on family violence that we hear about each and every single day, and it's not just isolated. It just seems to be just so encompassing, and at the same time, I know we're only hearing a fraction of what's really going on.
And while we're on that World Cup, there's another incident that we saw happen where 6 family members were charged after a dog fatally mauled a 1-week-old baby. But before we go to that, I think there was another one where the police actually came to the door because there was allegations that they were making too much noise.
Again, noise.
Yeah, they were making too much noise. That's what happened, though. Hold on a minute. No. They actually called the police, right? They called the police. The police came. The police was the one who shot the dog.
Well, I mean, if I get it. I mean, what was it? A Doberman Pinscher or something?
I don't know, but it was the dog. The police actually said to the person to go ahead and secure your dog. I mean, I saw the video where they came up, and there were allegations that a neighbor actually called the police by saying that there was too much noise.
Right.
And so they heard a lady screaming.
Right.
And so they called the police. But come on, guys. I mean, during World Cup, please don't call the police. I'm just saying. I mean, you're going to be hearing the noise. You're going to be hearing a lot of parties going on.
I'm glad I live in a single family home. I don't have to listen to my neighbors.
Yeah, but they came and called, and then that person was the police came to the home and told the lady to put away her dog, and instead of doing just that, she basically said in her reaction, I think her response was, "Oh, the dog is harmless. He's not going to do anything." And sure enough, while the door was open, guess who came charging out?
The dog.
The dog came charging out.
I would have shot him. I would have shot the dog.
Oh,
too.
come on,
Absolutely,
stop that.
100%.
And so the police went ahead, and that dog was unalived, and so that was just not a good thing at all. So there's so much things happening around the world. There's something else though that I wanted to touch on, and I'm thinking, why is it that these people right now, what's going on in this world? Because I saw another incident, and this one happened in Germany. Of course, this is the global brief, right? So we're touching on everything that's happening all over the world. And here it is, what this baby, he was found, a baby had been found dead. We don't know if it's a baby regarding this incident we were talking about. But an infant was snatched from his pushchair as his mom took her shopping. Pushchair, I guess, stroller, something like that. So she went to the grocery store, went home. She left the baby right in the stroller because she had her groceries, and so she had to run upstairs.
Right.
So some people are saying, "Oh my goodness, you should have taken the baby into the house first instead of leaving the baby in the stroller." But while she left the baby in the stroller, took the groceries up to the stairs and ran upstairs, guess what? Somebody snatched the baby away.
Well, I mean, first of all, I would have left the groceries and secured my child.
So you'd have put the child into the house by himself first.
It's only common sense. What are you going to leave your child, an infant, outside? I mean, come on. The decision making of people sometimes.
Yeah, but in a situation like this, I can only imagine what the family is going through at this. So I don't like to victim blame, and everybody will be like,
that I understand.
If it were them, they would do this, and we're not in the situation at the time.
First of all, the number one thing is family. That's the number one thing that you need to protect is your family. The groceries can get stolen.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not thinking about. But the thing is that
I would be.
You're in this day and age. Are you really thinking?
Yes, I would.
Tony, you're thinking that you're just going to be putting away some groceries and somebody's going to snatch your baby?
The first thing on my mind would be my child's security. Period.
850-446-0562. 850-446-0562. Do you agree with Sir Tony on this one?
Well, I absolutely. I mean, if somebody doesn't, then I gotta question them.
I mean, I just don't know.
So you would leave your child, but I mean,
but I'm just
this
thinking,
isn't even a single family home. This is where they had to go upstairs into an apartment.
And they said that it was a 3-month-old baby. It was a 3-month-old little boy. Who was in a stroller, and the mom was just bringing in the groceries. The mom just left the baby right there in the stroller for one quick, not even maybe a minute or two, just to bring in the grocery.
Well.
And I'm thinking, how many times people have their babies and they just let me just take in the grocery? You're not thinking that somebody's watching. You're not thinking somebody's going to be coming by right at that moment.
And there are sick people in this world.
Oh my God!
You got to secure your family.
Thanks for rocking with us on the Voice of the Caribbean. Caller, you're live. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good, thank you.
Thanks for asking.
I agree with Tony. Listen, I'll be like maybe taking one step at a time with the grocery, with my towel on my hip or in my one hand. Just one step at a time going up. But how can you live it? I don't know. Even if the baby, if they have to cry a little while I leave them in the house, you just run downstairs and get the rest of the grocery and come back. But you should never leave the child.
I definitely prefer the crying over the kidnapping.
At least they're inside.
Exactly.
Or if you fear of leaving the child, okay, keep the child in one hand,
Mhm.
and how many bags you have. Just take your time and go up the stairs
Exactly.
one by one.
There you go.
To where you need to.
I know, but you know what? I'm just thinking though, what type of world are we living in that somebody can't just leave their child for 1 second just to bring in the grocery?
I've been trying to tell you that we're living in a sick, deranged world for a long time, and it's only getting
Like
worse.
way back in the days where, people could think safety. Nowhere safe right now.
Nobody's safe. I mean, you can't even honk the horn of your car. Somebody's liable to get out and blow you away.
Oh boy.
Well, it's the truth.
That incident that happened over the news in Aventura, they're playing baseball.
Mhm.
The man basically just hit the man over the head with the metal bat. Like, are you serious?
Wait. So they were both playing?
I guess they're playing, in Aventura, I think over the weekend, and he just took the metal baseball bat
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hit him over the head.
Oh my gosh.
An aluminum bat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because they can't control themselves. Like I said, everything has been so. There's no importance to human life anymore. It just. I mean, look at the video games. Look at how realistic they are. People portray this in their mind. They're warped.
Uh-huh.
This society is not something that I'm enjoying where it's headed.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, caller, for
Appreciate the call.
taking your time.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, you as well.
Tony, on that, I see another one where it says 6 family members were charged after a dog fatally mauled a 1-week-old
Again.
baby. Now, this one I am totally upset with because, listen,
Yeah.
I don't care how loving a dog might seem to be. I'm of a firm believer. There's no way a dog should be left alone with a 1-week-old baby.
And what kind of dog? A pit
It was a pit bull. It said
They should be outlawed.
Oh my!
They should just have a full ban on pit bulls. I'm sorry. People are going to call in. They're going to disagree with me, but I don't care. You cannot trust that animal and the way it's been bred over the years. I'm sorry. I don't care how you bring it up. I don't care anything about it. There's certain animals that still have an instinct within them to conduct themselves that way.
But they're saying maybe the dog has been domesticated.
Oh, domesticated.
And all you
they
have
can
to
say anything they want.
All you have to do is, because dogs tend to be jealous of the little babies, just make sure you continue to show the love to the baby, to the dog.
Go to statistical records and it'll show you.
850-446-0562. 850-446-0562. What is your take on that one? 6 family members were charged after a dog fatally mauled a 1-week-old baby. He was left unattended in a car seat in the living room. It says that little baby Jason Anthony Weaver died from blunt force trauma wounds, and this was last year after he was mauled by an animal named Chomp as he sat briefly unattended.
Chomp.
Listen to this.
That's the name of the dog, Chomp.
Listen to this. Unattended in a car seat in the living room. And where were these 6 adults? How are they going to leave him alone in a little by himself? Like, seriously?
And they think the dog was jealous. Well, what are they mind readers? Those animals.
Rita and Michael each face an infraction for harboring a non-immunized dog, and Austin faces an additional misdemeanor charge for harboring a non-immunized dog, resulting in injury.
What about involuntary manslaughter?
Wow.
What about that?
I don't even know what they were charged with.
Well, let me tell you, if I had anything to do with it, they'd be charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. These dogs, I mean, it's named Chomp. I mean, Chomped. That's a real nice name, but I'll tell you that I'm not a pit bull fan at all. Why don't you have a nice little beagle or a dachshund or a Yorkie or, something like that? I don't understand the need to have such a vicious type dog, that's notorious for its brutality.
All right. I see something else, though. Here's another hot topic before we go to the midpoint break. This guy, he went viral. He has or at the time in the video, on the TikTok video, he had two little girls. Listen. Two little girls, and he was on the road with them. And I feel how about this because my daddy's girl, right? But anyway, so he had his two little girls, and they were on the road, and they needed to use a restroom.
Correct.
And so what he did, they stopped at a gas station, and he pulled them, and he took them.
I think
into
it was a rest stop or something.
A rest stop,
like
but it was a
that.
gas station,
Maybe,
right?
Yeah, something.
And he took them into the female bathroom,
Right.
and people were saying, "Wait a minute now." Some people were outraged and saying, "Why are you taking them into a female restroom?" I think these kids were like maybe 5-6 years old, little girls. And
I
so
saw
some
the
people are
video.
saying they should have taken him into the male bathroom. But then he's saying, listen, my girls are girls, so they should go into the female bathroom. And sure enough, you had, I'm not going to say a Karen because it was a guy, so I guess it was a Kevin who
Karen. Maybe he was a Karen.
who he actually came and he was outraged. He was like, "What are you doing into the female bathroom?" And he opened the bathroom was right there, and he was videoing, or I should say the father.
I saw that.
Right, the father was the one doing the videoing, and the guy
I think
was
they
just,
both were. Oh no, the other guy was on the phone with the police.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How are you going to call police on a father who is taking his kids to the female bathroom?
Hence the reason for the unisex bathroom or the family restroom that I see now at the rest stops and things like that. That's becoming much more familiar. But, listen, you go to Aventura Mall, you go to the bathroom, and I walked in there one day and I said, wait a minute, there's women in here. Maybe I walked into the wrong one. I walked back out, I looked at the sign,
And it was.
man, women. I said, wow. I'm sorry.
Were they taking in their little son to maybe use the bathroom?
I'm saying no. It was a unisex bathroom,
Oh.
but with multiple stalls, not urinals, but actually, stalls that you would, or rooms that you would go into, floor to ceiling. You couldn't see underneath or over, but nevertheless, I don't understand that principle.
Having unisex?
Doesn't make sense to me.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
But do you have family bathrooms where male and female can use the same bathroom?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't think at the same time, do they? I don't know. I'm talking, when I say a family restroom, I mean a restroom for families to go into so they can take care of their children, change their diapers, do whatever they need to do. But I'm not really a fan of having men and women mixed in a bathroom. I think it's kind of weird.
But anyway, so in this video,
Weird.
in this video, the man went and he basically called the police and tell the police to come over here right now. There's a man in the female bathroom, and the officer, I think, said, "Okay, what is he doing now?" He's there washing the kids' hands. I mean, come on now, seriously. Well, some people will say, in this day and age, nothing is wrong with a man taking in his daughters into a female bathroom. Some of them would say, they would stay at the door and say, "Hey, dad." That girl dad, and maybe female would have helped.
I may have. I don't know. I have been put in that situation before, but my daughter was so young at the time. I just brought her into the men's restroom with
So you brought her into the
but we went into I guess a stall, and that was that. Wasn't a big
come on,
deal.
But
I
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know.
850-446-0562. You're a male. Should you take and you have
grown male.
a grown male and you have little girls? Should you take them into the man bathroom or should you take them into the female bathroom? And you're out there with them. The mommy's not there, or you don't have any other female around you that can take the children to
You
the
can't
bathroom.
trust anybody anyway these days.
I'm saying there's no family member or anybody
trust
there.
nobody.
So are you, as a dad, going to take them into the man bathroom? Or are you going to take your little girls into the woman bathroom? Or are you going to ask a female or somebody else to make the phone call for you? What will you do? Let's see if we can take a call before we go to the break real quick. Thanks for rocking with us on the Voice of the Caribbean. Caller, you're live. How are you?
All right, Miss Lee, Mr. Tony.
Hey, what's up?
All right. So, on the first one with the taking the grocery upstairs, somebody snatched the baby. I'm with Mr. Tony on that one. First instinct. Of course, it depends. If I'm in a house, there's a driveway, I'm in a driveway, and the kitchen is right there. I may be tempted to leave the baby in there, door open, and carry the groceries inside. But an apartment building and certain things, first instinct, you carry the baby inside, then you come back for the grocery.
That makes sense.
Now, as far as the dog being mauled, the baby being mauled by the children, yeah, I would try.
This is
Oh, hold on 1 minute, caller.
Voice of
We
the
got a-
Caribbean.
1 moment.
Better sounding radio.
Attention reggae lovers, the Voice of the Caribbean and Welcome to Jamrock Reggae Cruise are giving you the chance to win a balcony view cabin aboard the legendary cruise sailing November 11 to November 16. Enter from May 15 through July 31st by visiting website www.voiceofthecaribbean.com and fill out the entry form. Download the app and follow both at the Voice of the Caribbean at Welcome to Jamrock. One winner, one cabin, one unforgettable reggae experience. The Voice of the Caribbean, your voice, your station, your culture, your Caribbean.
South Florida, get ready. The Voice of the Caribbean 101.5 FM HD2 and 96.9 FM is opening up brand new advertising opportunities serving Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach. We're offering flexible, affordable ad packages designed for local businesses ready to make big moves. Reach the Caribbean American community with music, news, and culture they trust. Call us at 954-999-0070 or 954-999-0134. And let's put your brand on the airwaves with the Voice of the Caribbean.
You have car accident pain you deal with? What about the nagging injury from the nasty slip and fall? Call the number 866-GOLSEN. What I say? 866-465-3766. That's a Golson Spine Rehabilitation Center number. And them help patients figure it out for over 25 years. Not only for help you get out of the pain, them can also connect you with experienced attorneys who go fight to get your money for your injuries. 866-GOLSEN. What I say? 866-465-3766. So stop acting up yourself with back pain, headache, and not sleep over money cause of the accident. Just call 866-GOLSEN and let them help you today.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from Nitsa and the Ad.
Judah Tours, Jamaica. From the moment you land in Jamaica until the day you leave, Judah delivers safe, reliable, and affordable transportation for visitors and returning residents alike.
Whether you need airport transfers, cruise ship pickups, hotel transportation, private charters, or exciting island tours, Judah's professional team is ready to get you there comfortably and on time.
Our Judah driver was waiting for us the minute we arrived.
Professional, friendly, safe, and affordable. We use Judah all week.
I've been using Judah for over 30 years every time I travel home from the States, and they've never let me down.
Visit the website, judahkingstonchapter.com. Call via WhatsApp, 876-782-0563. Judah Tours Kingston, Jamaica. Over 50 years of safe, reliable service you can trust.
Damien Jr. Gong Marley, Stephen Marley, Burning Spear, Capleton, Sizzla, Beanie Man, Protege, Barrington Levy, and many more are set to perform on the 11th annual Jamrock Reggae Cruise, setting sail out of Miami, Florida, November 11th through the 16th, aboard the Norwegian Joy with port stops in Falmouth and Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Be a part of the most immersive reggae cruise with 5 days of music, culture, and pure vibe. Cabins are going fast. Secure yours now at welcometojamrockreggaecruise.com. That's welcometojamrockreggaecruise.com.
Gavin Freeze and Shooter Dog presents Wealthy Jamaica.
Wealthy Jamaica, the Money Pull Up Edition.
The Money Pull Up Edition. Friday, August 7th. Starring the immortal champion sound out of Kingston, Jamaica. The World Sound. Stone Love. The Viral King. Futa Hype. Futa Hype.
This is a mad. Me, Futa Hype, the viral king, you know it's a viral thing.
Suxi Fire. Fire Red. It's SSMG and Pressure. Hosted by Clans, Fitlin, and Buzzrock.
Wealthy Jamaica.
Wealthy Jamaica. The Money Pull-Up Edition. Friday, August 7th. Inside of First Impressions Ballroom. 5100 North State Road 7. Fort Lauderdale. Tickets available now on Eventbrite.com.
Wealthy Jamaica. Wealthy Jamaica. Where the money, music, and vibes come together.
From the roses, block.
The voice of the Caribbean. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and YouTube.
Welcome back to the Global Brief. It's yours truly, Opal Lee and
Anthony Sun.
And of course, we have been talking right here, and we think we still have
Is
that caller.
still there?
Well, you guys are lucky. I only held on because of last.
Sorry about that.
I appreciate it so much. But you know what?
Thanks,
you're making
man.
some valid points. So please go ahead. I think you were talking about the baby that was mauled.
Yes, I think, yes, somebody should be charged for that.
I think they charged the 6 family members. 6 family members.
I don't know about all 6, but somebody has to. There would be
Absolutely.
accountability for that. Now, as far as the last one, the very important one, I've been in that situation. Yeah, I'll carry my daughter to the male's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the ladies' bathroom now, I wouldn't go in there, but however, I would prefer her to go in there. A lot of ladies would gladly watch over your daughter while she go to the restroom.
You can't trust anybody though. But remember, you
Well, you
can't
stand
trust,
at the door.
but you can't trust people. What if you know?
Like I told you, Miss Lee, a lot of women out there will gladly help a father out. You see a father with a daughter, that daughter needs to use a restroom, and they going in there. I've been in that situation. It has happened, so I know.
So you would just stand up outside, like at the bathroom?
Absolutely. I'm right by the door, baby. I'm right by the door. As far as the procedure, my daughter and I already gone over the process. She already know what to do when she get inside. Just need a little guidance when she go in there. That's all.
Maybe it depends on how
You
old
know,
the
and a
kid
lot
is
of
too.
women are will gladly help a father out in that situation, and you just stand by the door.
So you're thinking the father in this case should not have gone into the female bathroom. He should have just maybe asked somebody, a woman, to take the child in, or take the child, or he should have taken the child into men bathroom.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because while I'm in there with my daughter, another woman can be an emergency and run in the bathroom not knowing that somebody in there with a child, and there'll be an uncomfortable situation both ways.
That's a good point you just made. I thank you so much. Thank you so much, caller, and
Thanks for
thank
the
you
call,
so much
man.
for your patience.
Alrighty.
All right. You know, Tony, that's a very good point the caller just made. So here it is that he basically said, and you are saying the same thing that he was saying, that as a man, you would not have taken your daughter, into the female bathroom.
No.
You'd have gone into the taken her to the man bathroom, or
Up to a
you'd have-
certain age.
or you'd
I
have
did.
asked a
Yeah.
female
Right.
to just accompany
Yeah,
her.
I took her into a men's restroom, up to a certain age. But, after a certain point, I would post up at the door. And we had our own little schedule figured out.
Let me tell you some of the comments. Let me tell you some of the comments I see from people were saying. And by the way, if you guys want to comment as well, please join in 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. Here's what one person said. All he had to do is stand outside the door and let everyone enter know that a dad is helping his daughters and he'll be out in a little bit. He could have helped the dad instead of harmed him. So basically what they're saying about the other guy who was a tattletale calling the police on this man is saying like, listen,
Karen.
Yes, the man Karen. He could have actually helped out a little bit, or just hold the door and just tell them that, listen, a man is in there right now with his daughter. Please just hold on until he finishes with his daughter, right? Somebody else said he should have read the room. I've had a few dads announce they were bringing their young daughters in, and it's never bothered me. If I can, I let them go before me. Little girls don't belong in the men's restroom for any reason. Hold it. Let's take this one call too.
All right.
Thanks for rocking with us on the Voice of the Caribbean. Caller, you're live. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right.
Yes. Back to the situation with the father and the dad. Sometimes you cannot trust either woman or man.
That's what I'm saying.
So I would not. Because you have women act as men. And I wouldn't allow somebody to take my child in either. Because at the time they might help out and doing something else.
Yeah.
If you have a little son, do you have any sons?
Yeah, I have 2 sons.
Like when they were baby,
And I take them to the I take them to the female bathroom.
Exactly.
myself.
That's what my mom did with me.
I'm in the one into that closet. With the 2 of them in there.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what my mom did with me.
But that's what the guy was
I
saying.
don't see nothing wrong with going into the male bathroom or the female bathroom and in one closet with his daughter. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
But some people are negative.
But you wouldn't feel away like you say you're in the bathroom now. You're at Sawgrass
No,
or wherever, and I see a man come in
feel away.
with a kiss.
Because me, for instance, sometimes I really want to pee and the female bathroom is full. I go into the
male bathroom.
It's empty, and I go in there, lock the door, I said, I'm here, a woman is in here, and I what I have to do and come out.
I got it. I thank you so much, caller.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. That's a very good point
Thanks
you
a
make.
lot. We
because
appreciate
I've
that.
seen people going to either one. You know why this
Well,
whole
now
thing?
they're becoming unisex now, so it's really becoming confusing.
Yeah, I think people are sexualizing too many things.
Exactly.
Too many things. You know, you go to the beach.
A male, a female might say, oh, she'll assist. You don't know if she's a man on the other side saying.
Exactly.
When you're fondly your child.
Exactly. That's true. You make a point, and then next thing you know, you snatch your little, you think it's a little, you think it's a nice little grandma who's going to take care of your daughter while next thing you know, a matter of fact, that daughter could be molested right there in the stalls by this female.
That's
right.
Of course.
It's true. That's a good point.
You never leave your kids unattended.
Yeah, that's a good
for
point. As a
any
parent, I would want to
reason.
be there with my child.
Never.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much for
problem,
that.
my dear.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, I see another comment, and keep those calls coming. I think another call was coming in just now. 850-446-0562. 850-446-0562. Thanks for rocking with us on the Voice of the Caribbean. Caller, you're live. How are you?
How are you doing?
Yes, Miss Lee. I just called with regard to the kidnap of the child.
Kidnap? Wait a minute now.
That's right.
Oh, yes, for the little baby, the 3 months.
Already?
The 3 months, yes.
I have seen it. I have seen it more than once. This lady and her and other came to the grocery store with the child in the stroller. Want to leave the child in the stroller to go in the store because it's a bus terminal. A lot of people going back and forth, and I was waiting for my bus. And when I saw that, I said, no, you can't do that.
Oh,
if you're going in the store, you take the child
with
you.
you.
Of course.
You can't leave the child in the stroller out here. When you come back, where would be that child?
But that's wait a minute. No, that's a very important point, and that's definitely that's out in the public though.
It's senseless.
That's ridiculous to even think about doing that. But I think in this case though, the lady was at her home.
She should be charged.
But listen, no, don't say that, Tony. I feel so bad for this mom, caller, because she's at her house. You reach your gate now. You're at your gate right now, right? And you're just taking out the grocery, and you just leave the baby right there. I mean, I don't know if it's a private home or apartment. And within a couple seconds, people so evil.
Children,
family. Another one. She went in the bank and leave the child in the car with the window adjusted a little, and the child was waving the cars, going back and forth. And I saw that, and I said, "But who could leave a child in the car?"
That's another whole story. That's a whole other thing, because you know how many of them leave their kids in there, and then the sun hot.
And I said to her, how could you leave your child in the car with the window down and go in the bank?
Oh, so you waited for her out there just to approach her?
Yeah.
You waited out there to approach her for when she come out?
Yes, I wouldn't. No, I would not leave because I want to know who it is.
Good.
Leave a child in the car and go in the bank with the windows down. I mean, anybody could come and open that car door and take that child away.
Thank you.
And what could be so important that you leave you and abandon your child in a car?
To go to the bank.
Makes no sense.
Another thing, a lot of people, they're on the phone and the little child is running behind them. Have the child in front of you.
Or put a leash on them.
You can see the child.
That makes sense.
Not behind you when you're walking.
No, they got to be in front. So
Thank you very much.
Contact.
Thank you so much, caller.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thanks for rocking with us on the Voice of the Caribbean. Caller, you're live. How are you?
Good afternoon, Miss Lee and Tony.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm blessed. I woke up this morning.
Oh, well.
Any day above
I did too. Thank you.
day above 6'6" is a blessed day.
Amen.
Yes,
I just want to intervene in your guys' conversation and touching base on a little point.
Okay.
Well, I just saying, people coming out their car or whatever, and people attack you because they are hate. I'm in that same situation right now where I live. And it's causing me to break my lease.
Oh, boy.
Because I'm not secure. And the property manager not doing nothing to make sure I'm secure. And I'm visually impaired.
Oh.
Yes. So, in our surrounding, we got to watch our surrounding, but what if you cannot see to watch your surrounding?
Absolutely.
I understand.
Completely
So that
empathize with
means
you.
they have to make the community safe.
They have to make accommodations.
Your landlords, the homeowner association, they got to make sure that security is top notch.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
there may
and
even
they
be some
don't.
federal guidelines that
Yes.
you may be able to seek relief under.
They don't. And because they don't, they said to me, I'm crazy and I'm blind. So I said, okay, that's fine. Let me get out of here. Because the activities is not for me.
Right.
Next thing with the kids. When we're growing up in the Caribbean, this lady is saying about watching kids. Sometimes I'm saying about what happened since we came to the United States or the foreign countries. We have a lot of changes and habits that we adopted that we didn't grow up under.
Yeah.
Well, mom used to leave us and go to the field, go to river, and we are in the house until she come back. Who was watching us?
Right.
Nobody. Nobody never bother us. There was always a dog there.
So what are you trying to say now? Which one of the stories you're talking about? The little kid that was mauled the 1 week, or are you talking about the one taking the child into the bathroom? Which
I'm
one?
going to come to the bathroom one.
Okay.
Yes.
She's going all of them.
Yes. I am touching every point
Excellent.
as fast as I
I
can.
love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, Moses, everybody in that house should be charged.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
The 1 week old
For
baby.
negligence.
Yes.
Yes.
What about
Right,
involuntary
that's it.
manslaughter?
The voluntary manslaughter? Oh, my
Involuntary.
God.
There you go.
Can't tell you how I would feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have somebody who has been killed same way and whatever. They should be penalty beared. They should not even let them eat our money, taxpayer money.
Right.
They should go to hell the same time.
Because 1 week old, I can't imagine a dog.
I like you.
A 1 week old baby being mauled by a dog. And six people are there or responsible? Come on. A lot of people would say, oh, it's a dog. The dog is very friendly, and the dog is usually very friendly with the child, and the dog loves the child and would never hurt. And come on.
Guarantee if it was
the dog has never done anything like this.
Guarantee if it had been a beagle or a different species of dog, it wouldn't have happened like that.
You think so?
It would,
Pit bulls cannot be trusted.
Sometime it would, because I know this man in Kellis Clarendon.
Uh-huh.
He was the member of parliament for Northern Clarendon.
Uh-huh.
And he was killed by his own cow that he raised.
A cow.
A cow, pet.
A pet cow.
The morning
Pet
he
cow.
went, a cow. The morning he went, is a pet cow. The morning he went to, just to touch him and stuff, the cow said, no, that's not your day. Bam, bam, and he killed him right on spot.
Wow, that's a shame.
Okay.
All right.
Next, with the bathroom thing.
Yes.
If a dad taking her daughter to the bathroom, it shouldn't be a problem to nobody. He can stand at the door. He cannot, maybe sometime they would rush him in the male bathroom, but he said, no, let me stand outside and wait. The persons are others who saw that instead of helping him and stand say, let me be a security and wait for him to get his daughter inactive
they call
and
him
come
police.
back. They call the police. You know what? Their mouth should be slipping too.
Well, he was
because they did not help.
he was fired from his job.
He was fired. By the way, he was fired.
He got himself fired.
He's
for
in
that
real
phone
estate. He was actually fired. That guy that called the police. And so there's one thing about social media. Once the whole massive start coming on people, they just keep losing their jobs.
Well,
and so that guy was fired.
Tough for him.
And they were right to fire him because he did not assist the man who is caring for his daughter.
Correct.
All right.
I agree with you,
person must
madam.
think about a father who cares for his daughter without a mom right there.
We all know that.
I agree with you.
And I'm going to
madam.
give you an update on it right now because the daughter, the mother of those children actually chimed in. So continue to listen because I'm going to give you the update right now. All right. Thank you so much, caller.
Thank you.
All right.
very
Thank you.
much.
All right. So just to
I'm sorry to interrupt, but did the father not start some type of GoFundMe page?
He did. But
like
before
that?
we go there, I want to go back to, because I know we only have 10 minutes left. Let me go back to the one with the 6 family members that were charged.
Uh-huh.
And it's important for us to let our listeners and the viewers know this, that the family claimed that the dog had previously been affectionate with the infant and would rock the baby's bouncer according to court documents. Yet, they also noted that the dog was jealous, protective of Violet, after, which is I guess the wife, the mother of the child, was protective of Violet, often aggressive toward other animals, and had bitten people before. This is important. The reason why, if a dog had bitten people before and was so
Should have been
protective,
euthanized.
Protective of its owner, how
Should have
on
been
earth
euthanized.
are you going to leave a little 1 week? Is it 1 week old? 1 week old baby on the floor with that little baby, with that dog? How is that possible? All right, now going back to the other event now with the daughter. So with the young man, he basically had started a GoFund, and so the mother of that those children actually chimed in.
What possibly could he have started a GoFundMe page for?
And I think he got like up to the time he got like up 3,000. It says in a screenshot of a Facebook post, the mother, who's Zoe Lavely, identified herself as a mother of Brodsky's daughters. That's the guy's name is Brodsky.
Okay, Brodsky.
Yes. She believed Brodsky, she accuses Brodsky of exploiting her children for the internet.
I still don't get, how does the GoFundMe come in?
He created to raise $3,000 for himself and Melissa. Melissa was a woman who was helping the family during the viral bathroom interaction.
That was
if you
that
saw
was
the
the store
video,
clerk.
that was a store clerk,
Yeah.
and you saw her leaving the door open, and then one minute she closed
Right.
it, and she was taking off the toilet paper
I
or
saw
the hand towels to give
Hand
to the little
towel.
girls to wash
Yeah.
their hands.
Yeah.
So they started a GoFund and got $3,000 for him and her, and so the mother of the children said, listen, I actually don't love this outcome. That's what she said. It says, even though their dad handled the situation well, what everyone doesn't see is the fear a mother has seen their kids exposed all over the media.
Again.
She went on to express frustration that so many people have seen her daughters in distress in the TikTok video, which has been viewed, guess how many times, Tony? Over 27 million times as of
What's
Saturday, June
the
20th.
GoFundMe about? What does he need money? What does he suffer damages? Is something trying to
question.
profit off of something?
Good question. And she continued, the mother of the children continued by saying, seeing my girls exploited all over the internet has been so heartbreaking, and seeing their dad capitalizing off these situations makes my heart break for all the people that have been sending money. Nor do I think I deserve any money, and nor do I want any clout. I just simply fear for the safety of my girls. I cannot fathom as a mother seeing my girls all over social media all around the world. That's what she basically says.
Well, it's all ridiculous.
That's what they basically said.
It's ridiculous. I still don't understand.
She
the
did respond.
GoFundMe.
The father.
That makes no sense.
The
to me.
father responded to the mother and said, listen, as a custodial parent, I've never blasted my children on social media. I'll mention again, this needs to be a talked about. She said she's a custodial parent. Forgiveness. She's a custodial parent, actually. So it looked like maybe the dad maybe was having timeshare, right? And she says, I'll mention again, this needs to be a talked about situation, because yes, like how we're doing it right now on the global briefing, talking about this so other family members can see who have minor children how to deal with it, which bathroom. But she's just basically saying it could have been a simple video explaining the situation without my kids' faces all over the place. It could have been an audio recording. This has been so overwhelming and so heartbreaking. He responded, though. He did respond, and he said, I am not going to get into a public back and forth with the mother of my children. He told, he said, my focus has always been and will continue to be our daughters. As for the financial accusations, you want to talk about so much,
makes
Tony.
no sense.
Listen, he says, as for the financial accusations, those are simply not accurate. I am not going to discuss private family matters publicly because my daughters deserve better than that.
Sounds like some fraud to me. What did he say he's raising money for? For what?
Because you said, Tony, and I think
What's he gonna raise money for?
the first caller basically said, because you have a daughter, you have a 14-year-old daughter. I mean, now, yes, she can go into the bathroom by herself.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I stand right there at the door.
You still stand right there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I understand.
I could care less how old,
But if she was 7 or so, 6 years old.
She'd be going into the bathroom with me.
So you would take her into the man bathroom?
Well, I used to. That's right, and put her in the stall. I mean, I never had any unusual incidences.
I saw another comment from someone says, a father taking his young daughters into a woman's restroom is often an act of responsible parenting. Young children may need assistance with using the restroom, washing their hands, managing clothing, or simply feeling safe in a public place. As the saying goes, good parents put their children's needs before their own comfort. So basically, I think the moral of the story is, in wrapping up, is that if you are a female and you see a man entering into the restroom with
their child, he's just trying to be protective.
His little
he's
girls,
doing the right thing.
Don't freak out, don't panic. Maybe try and be helpful.
Yeah, let's not call the police.
Don't call the police.
No, I mean, let's try to be helpful.
And maybe what dads could do, though, they could alert it right there at the door. They could say, girl dad coming in, maybe.
Well, I don't know about, but I mean, I would talk to staff and say your situation.
No, you're at the bathroom, and so before you just go in and just, because you don't want to just push the door and go in. A female could be there, fixing her clothing, and then you're just going to walk in just because you have your girls there. You want to walk in and her stuff is.
That's why I went into. Listen, I don't know.
That's why you go into the man bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen.
But I think, listen, the male bathroom.
I think it's different.
Tony, those male bathrooms sometimes are so disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to take my 8-year-old or 7-year-old little daughter into that male bathroom. Or I mean,
it was so infrequent anyway. It's not like I'm a truck driver and every 1,000 miles we got to stop to do this. So I mean, it was so infrequent. I mean, I could probably count the times on my hand. But no, I think that it got a little out of control.
All right. Time for us to go. If you want to make any last final input on any of the conversations that we have had, please feel free to call us 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. Tomorrow, because we got a little bit sidetracked here today, but tomorrow we're going to be joined with Mr. Vincent Morrison, who is a veteran trade unionist and president of the Union of Clerical, Administrative and Supervisory Employees in Jamaica, and we're going to be talking about the TRN. That is, we're talking about those third.
Yeah, the third, where the United States places people in a country that's not theirs.
Third country nationals, I should say, the TCN, the third country nationals, taking those third country nationals. That's what I should say. Sorry. Jamaica accepting them into the country. So we're talking about people who are not.
There's a lot of pushback, isn't there?
There's a lot of pushback, and so we're going to be joined by him tomorrow as we talk a little bit about it. There's been some clarity. There's been some clarity on it. Now the government has basically, I think the agreement has actually been signed now, where Jamaica will go ahead and accept those third country nationals. However, the government made it clear that Jamaica is not going to be paying for this. The U.S. government will be paying for it, and they're basically saying that if anybody is going to be wanting to stay in Jamaica longer than the 30 days, they're going to have to file for asylum. And so they're going to have to show that they have a credible fear of returning to their home country, wherever that might be, Iran,
you think
Iraq,
it's easier
anywhere.
To file for asylum there than here for those countries, or what do you feel?
Well, Jamaica has their own laws other than the U.S., so we don't want to give away too much now, because tomorrow we're going to be talking about that some more on the global global brief because tomorrow between 1 and 2. So we're going to talk about that too. And we did get some update about that Florida lady who the baby had the Asian baby, and she's keeping, the family is going to keep that child.
The Asian?
Yes.
The child was Asian?
It's Asian, right? It's actually Asian.
Okay.
And so we're going to talk a little bit about that tomorrow, and we realize we now found out why it is that they're getting to keep the child. But listen, enough of that. Tomorrow, please join us again between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Right here on the Voice of the Caribbean, 101.5 FM, HD2, 96.9 FM.
Anthony's son here. Thank you all.
And Opal Lee. Any final words as we go?
I appreciate all of the callers that called in today. It's nice to get community input and see how we're aligning with our own community here. I think it's very important.
There you go.
This is the all-new Voice of the Caribbean. Better sounding radio.
W245BC, Lauderdale Lakes, 96.9 FM, the all-new Voice of the Caribbean.
WLYF 101.5 FM, HD2 Miami. Simulcasting on 96.9 FM, the Voice of the Caribbean.
WLYF HD2 Miami, 101.5 HD2.
Attention reggae lovers, the Voice of the Caribbean and Welcome to Jamrock Reggae Cruise are giving you the chance to win a balcony view cabin aboard the legendary cruise sailing November 11 to November 16. Enter from May 15 through July 31st by visiting website www.voiceofthecaribbean.com and fill out the entry form. Download the app and follow both at the Voice of the Caribbean at Welcome to Jamrock. One winner, one cabin, one unforgettable reggae experience. The Voice of the Caribbean, your voice, your station, your culture, your Caribbean.
Jano Star. Want to Charles? Yo, it coming like me fall and drop, brother. No street light, no out here, no kind of light. I saw them club at dark in a Star. You hurt yourself? So what me I gonna do? Call Flow Jam Legal. I could sue them and get some money. Where you broke? Your tour? Where you broke? You right, I know it coming like every part for me broke. Yo, me I carry the hospital first. Then me gonna make sure you call Flow Jam Legal. See, we're gonna sue them cause the place dark like midnight. Yeah, man, call me with a want something now for this in the car, no, sir. Something? It's like a 6 figures, my youth.
Call Flow Jam Legal today. Personal injury, slip and fall, wrongful death, and workplace injury. Call Flow Jam Legal, 954-358-2020. That's 954-358-2020. Or visit them online at flowjamlegal.com. FLOJAM
South Florida, get ready. The Voice of the Caribbean, 101.5 FM HD2 and 96.9 FM is opening up brand new advertising opportunities serving Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach. We're offering flexible, affordable ad packages designed for local businesses ready to make big moves. Reach the Caribbean American community with music, news, and culture they trust. Call us at 954-999-0070 or 954-999-0134. And let's put your brand on the airwaves with the Voice of the Caribbean.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the
PRT Weekend, 10-year anniversary in Atlantic City. Live on stage.
Beanie Man.
I'm drinking rum. I'm red.
Sizzla.
YG Marley.
These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Zion Marley.
And special performance by Miss Lauryn Hill.
Turn your lights down low.
Plus, the first ever U.S. performance by Young Brother.
Voice.
Lady Lava.
Skipper.
Jump out, I'm smelling like a million.
Chronic Law.
Murderer walking here from bad man, bad like Claudia.
Idonia.
Valiant.
Elephant Man.
Egyptian.
Armani.
Gang.
Nige Boy.
Problem Child.
Vaughn. And more to Friday, July 10th through Sunday, July 12th.
Get your tickets now at PRGweekend.com.
This is WLYFHD2, Miami.
The voice of the Caribbean. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and YouTube.
Lisa B, Ragamuffin International. I'm glad you call I man in Kamia Muffin Raga. Kill Tin Pan sound, you never know. On this radio station. It's all over the world. Listen carefully. We are satisfying people. Lisa B, Ragamuffin International. Guaranteed satisfaction. Let me tell you truthfully about this good world and me. Ragamuffin International. Satisfy me, hey. Come along, my girl. You're gonna get love, I know that I will. Ragamuffin International in there still. Playing hot rocks, jump and sound. We lock down all radio station, all around town. Back up, Ragamuffin International, yeah, yeah. There me say, stay tuned all the way. Yeah, yeah. All night long, all day long, I want. No other radio station, Ragamuffin International, National Inter. Stay tuned and to me, what we play. Lisa, hey, hey, let me warn you and you, hey, 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 you. Ragamuffin International coming too. Hear me say, Lisa, you're the most I know. Yeah. All night long, stay tuned to Ragamuffin International. Must tell you truthfully about Ragamuffin International. Listen, stay tuned. Play me special sound. Keep on coming through. Keep your dial right there, yeah. I swear, we're the best, yes. No other radio station can test. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Got to warn you and you, hey, 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 you. We got that, what's that? Hear me say it's true. A big box, a dub. I'm talking current. It's getting through. Woman, don't must say, play music, play. Yeah. Lots of current to the airwave. Don't move that